proud of them. They sound like mature young women. And I didn't know them before this year, but just in this year, it's been really neat to watch their growth. I mean, they've grown up over this year, and that's what you want as a coach. Like it should be, especially at our level. We're not coaching pros. We're coaching young women. We are the bridge. As from them entering the real world, we're that bridge, and so I'm proud of all four of them.
You talk about being that bridge. Part of that is being a mentor, a leader, helping them learn things. But what have they taught you about this season?
Oh, wow. This is what they've taught me, that it's not about me. And I knew that. I felt like I knew that. But this has really been a lesson. This has been a really good reiteration for me, really good reinforcement to me, that this is not about us as coaches. It's not. And this is about them, and the other ones that are back in the locker room. Like, that's what this experience is about, and that's what they've taught me, is that this is not about me. It's always about the players, and it has to always be about the players.
Jimmy, what'd you make of the starting lineup tonight? They held their own, and might have been the best combination of the whole night.
You think so? We had some matchup issues with that lineup because we basically, Ayanna is a center, Jada is a center, Dio is a forward, so we had some matchup issues with that lineup, but I thought that they did a great job. And it's kind of neat when you're in a position as a coach, because not every coach is in a position to be able to start all the seniors in their program. And so we just happened to be in that position, and I felt like these players earned that, and they deserve that. They've been through so much. So to give them the opportunity to start together and play significant minutes and then go out together, I think that's something that they'll remember for the rest of their lives. They'll remember that. They won't remember the score of this game, but they'll remember the way that they felt in that starting lineup and seeing, their names up there and in front of their family.
Grayson didn't play tonight. What's her status going forward?
She's out for the rest of the season, so we'll just say that now. Grayson broke her nose in Oklahoma, and she has a concussion. She's having surgery tomorrow, so she is out for the rest of the season. I thought the kid did a phenomenal job. I hated that her season ended like this, but she did a phenomenal job this year. She really stepped up. She really grew a lot. We missed her tonight. We really missed her presence, her energy, her defensive intensity. But she shouldn't have any regrets about how her sophomore year went, and she should be really excited about moving forward.
I would say the biggest lesson that I've learned is just truly fighting through adversity, no matter what it is, and just choosing to think positive, and you can control the controllables, your attitude, your effort, and your energy. And that's what I really focused on this year.
Same thing with her, just, pushing through adversity. I feel like this whole situation has taught me about my character and, it kind of humbled me as a player and as a person. So just like Anna said, just pushing through adversity and just making the best out of a bad situation.
Wow, yeah. Yeah, they pretty much said everything. Just a lot of adversity. A lot happened this year. And so just with everything going on this year just teaches us how, just in case we go through adversity in life, we'll know how to get through it.
They pretty much said it all. Yeah, just learning how to stay strong and, bouncing back, being resilient. That's something we talked about a lot, so mainly that.
Hey, Bree, you look pretty emotional even before the game started with senior night ceremonies. Can you tell me about what these past couple of years have meant for you as a player and as a person?
Tough. Just tough. I feel like I've just grown so much. I can honestly say that I feel like my college experience did not go as I planned, just with a lot of different things that have went on. But I could definitely say that I have definitely gotten better just as a person, and I'm just definitely I'm so blessed because I really could not have been sitting here in this chair today, and just to be living and to be here to speak to you guys today is really just a blessing for me.
Jay, kind of want to talk about the, moving ahead to the Big 12 tournament. How important is it for you and for this team to just keep fighting, keep moving, and keep surviving once you're in that setting?
I mean, it's very important. I mean, it's just like I said before, just learning how to push through adversity and just play when things aren't going your way. So we just need that going into this tournament.
Dial, you had a nice little moment there at the end. You got a nice three. Did you know it was in when it left your hand?
Yeah, when I missed the first one in the same spot, I was like, I gotta get another one. So, just been working hard to, shoot the ball. My teammates are encouraging me to shoot the ball, so I try to, get my hand set and everything as fast as I can.
I mean, you just have fought for 4 years, and Coach Shimmy talked the other day about how consistent you've been just in your play and your effort. And what was it like for you tonight to start?
It was a lot of fun, like my mom surprised me, so that was nice to get a start while she came out. And then my teammates were also really excited for me. So just for me, it was just a lot of excitement, a lot of really good positive energy, and just got me excited to play.
Sorry, I'm going to be annoying and ask all four of you this question again. You talk a lot about adversity this season, but what has Coach Shimmy meant to each one of you when going through everything you guys had to go through this season?
It's okay.
Coach Shimmy has really impacted our team a lot. Like, I have never really met a coach who's consistently positive, who was very consistent. And, she showed us videos almost every day, positive videos and stuff. I've really never had a coach like that. Coach Shimmy is somebody that, I can text, we DM each other sometimes, we like the same music and stuff, but she's a really good person at heart, and she's taught me a lot off the court, which is something that I feel like us seniors should, be prepared for, because this is it for us. So, as much as you know from basketball, I guess, just take that with you off the court, And she tells us that adversity is going to hit us, and how we respond our NBA is the most important action. So, just focusing on that stuff and all the positive energy that she brings us, she's very impactful.
One of the things I could just really take away from her is how she just stepped up into, as a big role. A lot of people couldn't just step into that head coaching position. It happened really fast. Nobody knew it was going to happen like that, and so I just really commend her. So, that just goes to show you anything can happen, and so you have to be ready for whatever can happen. Dio said, NBA next best action, and her next best action was just, it was a great action to be able to get into that position and make something happen.
Just to piggyback off what Dio said, Coach Shimmy is a very positive person. She's consistently positive. She never comes in with a bad attitude. She's always consistent. That's what I appreciate about her the most. And, she's very encouraging. She shows us positive things every day, and that's what kept me going throughout this entire season. Because it was easy for me just to shut down, with everything that happened, but just her encouragement and her positivity is what helped me throughout this season.
I would say, piggybacking off of them, with her positivity, during our individuals, it didn't matter, what happened last game. It was, next best action, we're going to get better today. And just her constant positivity and, encouragement, it's just been great. And the life lessons that she's taught us, just, outside of basketball, to help us, become women, it's been great.
Tell us a little bit more about your mom surprising you. When did you know that she was going to get to come?
Yeah, so I had no clue, at all. Actually, one of my friends was going to walk me out, and then all of a sudden, I'm getting ready, to, giving everyone a hug, and they're going down the line, and then my mom walks in, and I'm just oh my gosh, I didn't want to be the first one to cry, but then my mom, she showed up. Yeah, I didn't want to cry, but she just surprised me, and I was so happy because she came all the way from Florida and got a ticket last minute.
What are you guys' hopes for the team now that y'all are leaving, and have you left any of the underclassmen any advice?
Wait, how you say it?
here.
Wait.
From here is up.
Yeah, no. So, I mean, yeah, this is the bottom, so they gonna go up from here.
Yeah, I could say specifically what I told Angel, just her being a freshman. Angel really had to step up. I mean, she really wasn't playing. She had a couple people that was in front of her at the point guard position, and she went from literally nothing to, playing the entire game. And I feel like, she's doing just a really the best that she can, just being so young. And I just told her today, just keep growing. Just keep doing what you're doing. Just never stop learning. Like, she's always, she's a good listener. She's always ready to learn and always ready to listen. And that's just a great way to be. So like I told her today, just keep growing.